Do you want to attempt one of those budget rating exercise? Do you want to do a from 1 to 10 or hard pass?
I think it's not fair to give a rating because you don't know the details.
Yes.
And unless one gets to know the details, as they say, the devil is in the details.
Yes.
So I think it's better to be a little wary before knowing the facts.
Okay. So let's talk. Let's not get into ratings yet. Let's just talk in terms of. Let me go first general and then specific with you. In a general sense, what has really jumped out for you in this budget, which some are saying is, it's good that the government has boosted its capital expenditure, how much it's spending on new projects. That's a big jump. But outside of that, there is some questioning over whether this is really a big ideas budget. There doesn't seem to be too much that's changed.
I think the way the FM started a speech and talked about the 4 focus areas.
Yes.
I think the details she got into in the Gati Shakti area of it, the infrastructure development about the inclusive growth part of it, I think that was very comprehensive to cover in detail many areas which will be the focus of the government going forward. One factor which stood out to me in this budget was her repeated use of the word digital. I think this has been possibly used the maximum time in any budget at all. And I think the government's approach and focus towards using digital more effectively, including having a digital rupee now, or trying to make digital payments much more effective. Moving across the board on digital, whether it's approval of company registration or all over, I think that approach on digital is a very good, positive area. I think the government is also moving on. And I think this will catch on because this is something which has to be absorbed and accepted by everyone across the board. So I think that's a good direction which is moved on, which is very effective. I think that's a great thing. Second, I would say is this investment on capital expenditure, investment on infrastructure and growth. That's actually the crux and the heart of economic activity, I feel. Good roads, good railways, good water system, electricity system, pipeline system. And for a country like India with 7 lakh villages, reaching them is not easy. So I think focus on this is also a very positive sign.
And if there's one area of concern or one absence or what was missing in the budget for you, what would that be?
I'll put it this way, that what didn't come out very clearly in the budget, what the government is thinking of, is in terms of one, disinvestment. I think that is a big challenge which has been there for some years now. And I think the sort of liquidity government can get out of the disinvestment avenue can be a real add-on to investment by the government for increasing the consumption side. The second is the consumption side. It does move with economic activity, but how does one give that a focus? Because it's a chain reaction. The consumption goes up, consequently economic activity goes up, consequently demand goes up, and that whole cycle starts moving more effectively.
Right.
So I think that is another area which is not very clear, but economic activity growth is there, which is a positive side anyway.
Okay.